Basketball fans, please welcome the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors! The big man in the middle, 7 feet 1 inch, number 19, Yapa Hunter. Starting at point guard, 6'1", number 17, Dennis Schroeder. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scott Barnes. Starting at the other guard, 6'7", number 3, O.G. Anunoby. At forward, 6'9", wearing number 43, Pascal Siakam.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, in that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable.
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, let's see what's going on in the West. You take a look at the Suns. They're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference.
I think for the Suns, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. They've got Devin Booker. He's out there with Bradley Beal. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Bol in at the 4-man position. And for the Raptors, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, BA, with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Barnes. And here's Pirtle. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Beal. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Durant against Barnes. Durant inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Barnes. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. And this game is tied up now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Aiden. Outside Durant. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Siakam. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Anunoby. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Durant against Pirtle. Pirtle with the block. Pass to Anunoby. Schroeder with it. Siakam with it. He's covered by Aiden. Anunoby for three. Here's Pirtle. It's tipped. Booker against Barnes. Wing shot on the way. Booker, good.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Barnes. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. And Siakam gets it to go.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And Phoenix has possession after the basket by Toronto. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Beal from the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Anunoby. Schroeder passes to Siakam. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors out in front. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Barnes is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Young slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Booker in his last outing with 12 points. They get it again. Eubanks. Pass to Gordon. Here's Watanabe. Outside Booker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Booker's got 4 points this quarter. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barnes. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Schroeder comes in for Anunoby. Hayden with a screen. Beal into the lane. Pass to Bates-Diop. Schroeder against Beal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors. Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. From downtown, Okogie pulls down the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now Beal. And it's Boucher with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. There's 45 seconds left in the second. Beal, the pass to Ayton. Stolen by Schroeder. Outside Barnes. The three. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Beal with it, and it's Boucher picking him up. Beal, the pass to Ayton. And it's in there.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Outside Schroeder. There's the triple. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
At the line for Toronto, Dennis Schroeder.
Free throw good. Schroeder. The Suns making a switch here. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. 12 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Durant. With 4 on the clock. That one goes in.
Tough move from Kevin Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they actually are.
That one doesn't drop. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors leading by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
We know how hard it could be for rookies, but so far this group has done an awesome job for adjusting to the speed of the game.
You could make a strong case for any of these guys to win the award. That's how deep this class is. And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Toronto Raptors.
Looking at their shot chart, they've made a clear effort to work things down low, doing a great job of getting points in the paint.
It's certainly playing to their strengths. They do a lot of damage around the rim. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor for Phoenix, Bradley Beal's out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bol in at the power forward position.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And for the Suns, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. On the wing, Durant. He's guarded by Barnes. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Now here's Siakam. He has 6. Barnes. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Durant. Pass to Bol. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
About a minute played here in the second half. Outside Barnes. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Next up, the Knicks in New York. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. They set the pick. Pass to Bol. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Schroeder against Booker. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve, those who stay around. Now here's Schroeder, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Achua, lets the 3 fly. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 1.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Durant. Takes it inside. And there's the rejection. Up top, Anunoby, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And here's Schroeder outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Eubanks the screen. Outside Durant. The 3. Achua with a rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And here's Schroeder outside. Connects from downtown. And now a 4-point Toronto lead.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And a change for the Suns. Gordon's checked in.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 6. Pass to Anunoby. And there's the screen. Here's Boucher for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. That one falls. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're really working the paint now.
Anunoby on the wing. Takes a 3. They get it back. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Durant. Second chance effort. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought that
The previous play is under review.
we're going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
fans, you expect the best from your team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Pascal Siakam. Scotty Barnes is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. Pass to Pirtle, back to Siakam. Shoots over Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Siakam.
Pascal Siakam.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Suns with the ball. And here's Booker. Bates Diop, the screen. Booker against Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet out. That shot is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Siakam. And he drops it in from the low post.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Here's Booker after the basket by Toronto.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick-and-roll game, and let me tell you this, playing with CP3, that will help.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Anunoby against Beal. Pass to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Oh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Phoenix calls timeout. The Raptors making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Bowl, he's checked in for Phoenix. Kevin Durant comes in for Okogie. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Raptors with a lead. Up top, Siakam. Shoots from 12. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Durant. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Now here's Schroeder. There's the block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And yep, it's good.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Siakam with it, goes up at the stripe, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Ayton. Ayton with a screen. An open look for Booker. Yeah!
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
And Toronto calls time here. They're losing by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Thank you to our Northside crew.
26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Against Beal. Here's Siakam. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Schroeder outside. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
For Phoenix, Devin Booker.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. They need this. So the Suns win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Make your hell gaming